first things first, this is a fitting saver. You guys ever used one of these before?
Briefly.
Okay, have you used the one, Tavius? So, this little nub goes right in here. Make it so it's flush. Comes with an Allen key. Shove this in there. Tighten it up. So, the reason why, because sometimes when you buy these fitting saver kits, you can reuse them. Sometimes they only come with one of these chucks, or they suck because they're super soft, and you have to replace them all the time. So, it's good to save the wrench. So, one, wait till you guys can both see it. Okay. So, we're going to cut right here. I'll cut right here. Cut right here. I'm going to cut right here.
Sweet.
We're going to clean up everything. We'll get orange rags. Wipe everything down when we're done for the day. Going to cut here. Cut here. Cut here. We're going to replace. Yeah. So, we technically actually don't have to replace this. I'm going to inspect it. It's not included on the bid, but we have the parts for it. Right here, we have to replace. So we have to cut and fitting save this 45 right here, because we have these shitty fern cones, right? Yeah. So, and that's where they were leaking. So from here, basically to, I don't know, about 4 feet that way.
Okay.
That's what we'll cut. We'll put a 3-inch coupling. I've got a 3 to 3 to 2 Y.
Okay.
We'll tie that into here, and we'll replace that.
Okay.
I've got extra strapping, and I've got plenty of P-tape impact for us to use. I'll show you guys how to use this, like how to actually cut really straight and not like cut too much. We got ratchet cutters as well. So since none of the supply companies had that size, right? Standard didn't have it, neither did KIE. We're going to use bushings. So that's what those fittings are. They're inside my trash bag. And that's a 3-inch to 1.5 inch bushing. Customer doesn't want this upgraded. It's supposed to be upgraded per code, but they don't want it because they're 1.5 inch. You're supposed to be 2 inch. So
question: with the bushings, do you glue that inside and then you just put them in there and then it sticks and then you just pop another and then glue that too? Okay, gotcha.
So you can dry fit 1.5 inch and 2 inch. You can't. It's really hard to dry fit 3-inch and 4-inch because it's so fucking huge. You're gonna have a heck of a time trying to take it off. 2-inch you can wiggle out with your hands. 1.5 inch you can wiggle out with your hands. 3 inches, that's pretty doggone hard.
Okay.
So since no one's been using anything, I like to start up top and work my way back. So if there's going to be any pooling, it's going to be farther down the line.
Yeah.
So I rather have the most vibration shaking, pushing any sludge down the line, which is less poop on us.
Yeah.
That's kind of my thought process.
Cool.
I don't like poop on me. So yeah. So we'll chop this. The pictures weren't super detailed, so we're just going to have to see where everything is and really like in-depth look at it.
Assess it.
Yeah. So there might even be more damage than what's actually here. This is obviously a bathroom, right? Because we have 1.5 inch line with a P-trap. So that's probably a shower tub.
Okay.
We've got a 3-inch, which is right back there, which is probably our toilet flange, right?
Gotcha.
And then we've got another 1.5 inch right here with a clean out, which is most likely going to be a vanity. So when you're in the crawl and you're like, oh, gosh, I can't get oriented to anything, every fixture has a P-trap.
Nice.
It's just a matter if it's above your floor or below your floor, right?
Okay.
So like if you think about it, like, okay, well, what fixtures have P-traps in them? Okay, every sink has a P-trap underneath the sink in the vanity, right? Toilets have a P-trap inside the toilet. That's one people forget. Showers, tubs, they don't. Floor drains, they don't, right? So that's an important thing. And then I forgot what code is, but you have to have a clean out every certain number of feet.
Okay.
So if this clean out wasn't here, we would have added a clean out, which is why I brought one. And also it's good to look at their other lines, right? So like see like, oh, is there something back graded? And that's where you want your torpedo level. And you look like, oh, okay, so this is, okay, I'm at a 1/4 inch bubble grade. Cool, that's what I want, right? That's a good slope. This is screaming.
Yeah, that's shooting.
That is screaming. So screaming is actually not good. If it's at too much of a grade, the liquid waste will go faster than the solid waste, and then it'll actually get solid buildup.
Just close.
Because if it's at a good grade, they'll move together.
Mm.
But if it's wicked, dude, you ain't moving anything. You're just gonna get a bunch of crap in the line buildup.
Okay.
So these are sinks, so that's why they kind of get away with it. But if this was a toilet line, that would totally fail. Like, it's so bad.
Okay.
But
What about food? Do you know people put food
Garbage
in the little
disposal.
holes?
yeah, garbage
It'll get
disposal.
stuck.
Yeah, well, anything.
Yeah.
But this is a bathroom vanity, so most people aren't like putting
yeah.
food down a bathroom vanity.
Unless
So-
you're a psycho.
There's a lot of those.
So basically, you know exactly the house layout by looking at the plumbing. So you know, bam, this is going to be 3 inch going up. So this is most like, or right there, that's going to be a toilet flange.
Yep.
Right, and then you know there's a P-trap right here, so you know that's either a sink or a faucet, right? Kitchen,
Shower.
shower. Okay, so shower, faucet.
No, so
minute.
sinks. Here, I'll explain a bit. So sinks and toilets have their own P traps. So a toilet has a P trap inside of it.
Inside the toilet.
The sink has a P trap inside of the cabinet.
Either the cabinet or below.
Yeah, which is above grade, which is above our floor grade. So typically the only times you do see P traps underneath in the crawl is going to be for a shower tub or a floor drain.
Gotcha.
That's a super common one too, is a floor drain.
Gotcha, okay.
Because
Floor drain,
what are P traps for?
To trap the gases
gas?
from going back up.
Awesome job. So that's what we want. Cool. Yeah.
So that's why it stinks when there's no water in your floor drain. Okay. Gotcha.
And then if you have a P trap that's always empty, you have a grade problem or a leak.
I learned what the
Auto vent,
auto vent is.
those are super useful.
That's pretty cool. And I'm gonna install one this weekend in my sub pump.
Nice. So you can use, they're crazy useful. So on remodels in Idaho, you can do 2 auto vents a house. But on a new build, I think you can only do 1 in Idaho. So, yeah. And it can't be on a second story.
You get to service those every like 5 years or so.
I don't know. The new ones we have now are freaking rad.
Yeah.
Like, they last a long time. The old ones are super chintzy. But it's like anything, like polybutylene. Like all of these houses used to be roofed with polybutylene. They're like, oh, polybutylene's the next best thing. Dude, it sucks.
Yeah.
Anything hard water goes through there, leak.
Yep.
If you live in the country, you're okay. But if you live in the city, you have chlorine, chemical treated water, which is 90% of municipalities in America. It's just going to eat away at it. That's why the company went under. So,
And that's why we're replacing all that shit when we come across
yeah,
it.
when you see gray, like
Yeah.
gray plastic pipes, that's polybutylene.
Can you enlighten me as to what an auto vent is?
Auto vent, I'll show you when we're done today. It's a screw-on vent. So all fixtures have to be vented, right?
Yeah.
Right? Because if it's you can create a vacuum and siphoning, and basically, like, it's not going to drain as well.
Okay.
So if you have a vent, it allows air. Just like, you know, when you're pouring, like you got your big gallon jug and you're out camping, you're pouring water. Does the water flow faster and like smoother when there's a hole at the top or when it's just sealed?
When there's a hole in the
There's a hole at the top, right? Because it allows it to vent for air to flow.
Yeah.
Same thing with the drain system.
The best way I can describe it is like, it's like taking a straw and pinching it halfway.
Yeah.
And it prevents the flow. I mean, it allows air in, but it doesn't let the air out. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I got you.
Yep.
Cool.
Pretty badass shit.
Yeah. So I also like to wipe stuff down with the orange rags because you can also see like, oh, well, the salesman missed this. You know, we actually needed to do this too. Now, we're not here to go waste money and do all this stuff, but if we're here and we can do a $3 part fix, right? We just throw in a fitting, right, that we already have on the van. That's okay. And we can always tell the salesman, hey, you know, we actually had to do more than what was on here.
Okay.
That's all right, because we also don't want to screw over the customer. We also don't want to lose money, because doing favors for business is how you lose your business. But we're also here to help the customer.
Sure.
They had a big problem. We're here to help them. That's what we need to do, right? So if it's like one little thing, oh, that sucks.
What do you think that is? Washer? Dishwasher? Because something kicked on.
Probably a washing machine. Yeah. If it's a washing machine, it would be a 2-inch line. It's properly sized, which could be what is this vertical stack right here,
Okay.
because this is a bushing. Okay, that's pretty solid. So, all right, let's start with what we came here to do. So,
You get that fitting bag?
yep. I definitely wear iPro when I'm working with drains. That's just me. We probably won't need that. So the pipe dope is when we're doing clean outs. So when you do a clean out, we use pipe dope or pipe thread sealant.
Pro dope?
Huh?
Pro dope?
Huh?
What kind of dope did you want?
Oh no, this is what I wanted. This is pipe dope.
Okay.
But we used pipe dope for clean out. See how there's a clean out here?
The threads, right?
Yeah, if we replace it, we throw this on there.
Okay.
That's the only reason we need it. But for this, we just use ABS glue.
Yep.
But what I'm gonna have you do, hook this thing up, right? They kind of cut crooked if you don't have a good bite on them. So cut this as close as you can, like close to that fitting right there, for me, please.
Yep.
And then Joseph,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna show you how to use the fitting saver.
Okay.
There's my glove. I'm gonna show you how to use the fitting saver, and then you'll be able to. You can always just unratchet. There you go. If it's causing you pain,
Not cutting straight. But...
that's okay. We got couplings. There you go. See this one? So here, this might help you. So see how this is like? Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the butt cut. So I go like this. I try to balance it. And it's still gonna cut crooked, but it's better than nothing, right? And I'll probably cut right here too. So if you can keep the ski on it, that usually helps. The ratchet cutters over time, dude, they just suck, man. I mean, it's a cheap design, right? But it's really the only thing we use.
Why aren't you wearing your mask?
Oh, I'm fine. It doesn't smell bad.
Oh, okay. So we don't need these.
You guys can wear them. I'm not gonna tell you not to. I'm wearing mine, but that's just me.
I can't even hear myself talk.
It's okay. So what I do is I let it cut, and I keep this off, so I'm trying not to get into the fitting as much as I can. That way, right, path of least resistance, is it easier for a saw blade to go through just pipe or pipe and a fitting?
Pipe.
Just pipe, right? And when I'm like, I have to have a gnat's ass cut on this, the only way I can do it is kind of pulling it off the ski, having good control, and you can let it actually cut, and you let the saw make a good cut for you. That way you're not like, oh shit, dude, I just plugged this thing up, you know?
Instead of forcing it and cutting it into the fittings.
Yeah, so this one's gonna be a little bit of a pain.
Yeah, it's tough.
So I'm probably gonna cut more on this side because I want to save this hub when I use a fitting saver. So I'll do this cutting just because I don't have this low heel. So. Pretty decent cut. So that's nasty. Okay, so where's my drill? Fitting saver.
Okay.
So
That basically reams out the pipe that was inside the fitting.
yeah,
I get
You
it.
want me to hold this for you?
can you make me a straight cut
Yep.
right there?
Yeah.
Straight cut. I want it gnat's ass, dude. And you can put the ski on it. When you're cutting big stuff like this, you can put the ski back on it. And Tavius, I'll have you cut next.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get you guys an opportunity to have some hands-on learning.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. It's not fun just sitting there doing nothing.
Well, I'm very visual. I'm a visual learner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I sit back and I watch. That's why I record everything I do.
Oh yeah.
Because if I ever get into it, I'm preparing myself to be by myself. You know?
That's why we usually make our drain techs work with plumbers. Because, I mean, a drain tech is a plumber. You're just a service plumber. So then you're like, oh, okay, I saw this. I did this with James. I did this with Travis. I did this with Jake. So you understand it a little better. So we got that. Because I kind of want to save this fitting. Kind of make my life a little easier. But I want to do any cleanup. So let's do this. Tavius, you want to cut right there for me?
Absolutely. Where would you like it?
Right here? Just like right there. Nice straight cut for me. I'll hold this pipe for you. Nice. Alrighty. So, with ABS, yeah, don't toss that. With ABS, you want to get your knife and you want to score all this crap off.
Really?
So, anyone got your fastback on them? I've taken mine out of my pocket earlier.
I do. Sheep.
Okay, I've got some outside too.
Okay.
But, so this was a really good cut. You didn't let your blade sit a long time. That's why you have a smooth cut. When you let your blade sit for a long time, you get a lot of burns, right? Because it's ABS, so that's a good clean cut. This one, you can see there's a little bit, there's also glue in there. That one's a good cut too, but you see there's some burrs that just comes from the blade going too slow and cutting too aggressively, right? So that's also why I use the metal blades, because smaller teeth, you can have a straighter, more Nat's ass cut kind of thing.
Okay.
So
I'm going to grab.
oh, yeah, if someone wants to go get a fastback,
The fastback.
and then,
Switchblade? Or
yeah, I've just got one
razor
sitting in my bag. You
razor
can go
knife.
grab it.
I
Yeah.
can grab it.
And then you want to grab some orange rags.
Yep.
You guys don't use reamers for this? Like the big triangle foam reamer? No?
No, you just have a knife. We're simple men.
That fucking works too.
We were doing big pipe, like steel pipe. I've done reamers.
Reamers, yeah.
But you can let this sit. So, yeah, we're gonna use our new fitting. So because these angles, I'm gonna hold off on gluing these. I want to get my fitting all mocked up, and then also, I'll show you how to do this. Let's get these away from that water. So take this. Definitely keep your mouth closed when this thing's going.
All right.
So this is that fitting saver, right? So you want to get this up in there. Yeah, so
You're good. Nice.
yeah, so this thing works awesome. I have a bunch of these. We try to keep as many as we can.
That's badass.
It's super nice, and you can feel in there. See how there's a little bit of ridge left. So. Usually, once the fitting is all the way inside, it's usually when it's good.
I couldn't find yours. I just couldn't find
I'm glad I told you to close your mouth at least.
Yeah.
it.
Like
Something
this,
flying
look.
in your mouth.
All excited.
Wow, that's crazy. Got that knife? Thanks. So what I do is you score, right?
Gotcha. Just to get it back flat and cut out what's
Yeah.
not even. See, I'm trying to get in the mind of you, Jacob. I want to understand how you think. 'Cause if I could understand a quarter of how you think and what the process is mentally for you, I think I'm gonna be all right.
Dude, you're just trying to get a free monster today, aren't you? You're just trying to butter me up.
Well, they already gave me a monster. I'm halfway done with that one.
Oh, this wasn't even seated all the way. Okay, here. You guys want to lay down? You don't have to lay in here. But this is a good opportunity.
Oh, wow.
Okay, see, the fitting's supposed to sit in there.
Yep.
It was only sitting here. You can see by its glue,
Wow.
right?
So
Not even close.
there?
It was halfway out.
So they were in a hurry when they did this shit.
Yeah. So
Damn.
also remember, when you're underneath it, never look underneath it. Try to be to the side.
Okay.
Don't try to put your eyeball up there like a telescope.
Yeah. Or if you do, like, you better be wearing like a respirator and eye goggles. And...
Jesus.
There we go.
Having to get some hepatitis shots.
Herbisyphilage, dude.
I learned that with my cousin, bro. Every time I cut something, I'm adjacent from that. I'm way off to the side, bro. I don't even.
Yeah.
You need me to score this one, Jake?
Yep. So, yeah, we just score it out. Be careful with your hands. What I usually do is I'll go, like, pushing the blade, like, no, other way.
Other way, yeah.
Like the, no. Like this. This.
Okay.
Because they're just little flippers.
Little boogers.
Yeah, little buggers. So, we'll
Yeah,
probably place this clean out, just make it look nicer.
My cousin thought it was the funniest shit ever. First repipe we did, we're down there cutting gowie. And I'm cutting just like this, right? Like if that's a water line, I'm basically under the damn thing and I'm cutting it, man. That thing opened up and just
All over your face.
Bro, water, I was
Oh, dude, this is what's cracked.
the housing.
Is that what's cracked? Oh, no, never mind. Dude, I thought that was cracked. I was like, bro.
Do you ever clean on the inside or no?
No, I just get the outside because you want to see, like, hey, what's going on? You can keep shaving that. Tavius, you saw how I used that.
Yep.
You want to take this as an opportunity to show Joseph how to use that?
Yep.
So I'll have you drill and show him on that fitting. So on that 45 I got over.
Yep.
You guys going to go work on that?
Yeah.
We're gonna do all three sides.
No, you just got to do the top.
Just this part.
Yeah, I'm just going to coupling those. Just that top part is all we're going to need.
Okay. So,
We're gonna get this square. I'll have you do it. Okay. With the power tools, bro, let them work. And
Okay.
don't try to force them. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
they usually work at their own revolution and speed.
okay.
So try to get it up there as square as possible. Yep,
Watch
there
your
you go.
wrist too, because that
And
thing
then
will
hold
kick.
that bad boy on.
It's
yeah.
got ass on it.
And then just don't apply pressure. Let it work itself. Go ahead, pick it up. Hold it with 2 hands. And then now it's like apply pressure. There you go. Yeah. Hold it back here.
Back here?
So you got leverage on it, you know?
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah. So,
Let
back
me show you.
here.
So if I'm gonna work it, I'm gonna turn
Yeah.
it to where I can handle it like
Yep.
this, right? And then I'm gonna brace myself
Okay.
with the battery. Just keep that blade as straight as possible.
Okay.
And then look at your edges, right? Like they're deeper on this side than this side. So apply pressure on this side. You want
This
to
side?
just lightly, you know? Just adjust it to where it. There you go. Now drop the secret. Now you're easy. Keep going. Perfect. Keep going. You're going to get all the way to that neck.
Okay.
Pull it out and check it. See how deep you need to go. Or if you're all the way there. So just ready?
Yep.
I'm gonna pull it up.
Good.
Extend out a little bit.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
'Cause you don't want to burn through this fitting, you know?
Yeah. Yep. Good job, P.
Sick. You can just keep that on the side.
And then we'll just clean it out with the razor.
Yeah.
And then I like how you wipe down the pipe, so anybody that comes down to inspect it, they're seeing clean.
Yeah. Hey,
It
we
looks
did
nice.
this work. Yeah. And you can also see, like, because dust will cover a crack. What if there was a hidden crack the salesman missed?
Got you.
We do all this work, and the customer's like, oh, great, this is fixed. And they come back to, like, all the work that you did was wrong. It's like, no, we didn't do that. But now the customer has a bad taste in their mouth of American
Even
Rooter
like
and
a
Drain.
bad review and stuff.
Yeah, bad
like
review,
that.
right?
Yeah.
So if it's like, oh, I can wipe it down, and then be like, because this looked like a crack at
Yeah,
first.
Yeah. I see
But it's that dirt on, and then I wiped away more. Okay, no, it's just the gluing in the fitting, right? So that's just a good thing to recognize. Like, oh, okay. And then you wipe it down, you can see everything cleaner. So that's just kind of my thought. Not everyone does it, but I think it helps. It also makes everything look nice and pretty.
Sweet.
So just my style.
These are fucking
Dude, these are the best, bro.
badass, bro.
Dude, they are expensive. I've never thought I would pay $60 for knee pads. Dude, they're incredible.
Comfy.
That's the
Dude, I can sit on nails on these things, dude.
really.
Oh, dude,
Do you ever
look
see
at, like,
those exoskeletons they're starting to use?
No, I saw the AI Milwaukee joke exoskeleton. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh, for the drywall.
Yeah. Like drywall.
Yeah.
That's kind of dope. Alrighty. So, what are these called?
Those are bushings.
Bushings, right? Bushings go inside. Reducers go
Outside.
outside, right? So, this is 3-inch. Turn onto those. So these would be 3 to 1.5 bushings, right?
Okay.
So with these, they're not gonna have any wiggle room, so we can just glue them in right now. Right? So let's do that. Oh, you have my ABS. Don't you?
Yeah, I was gonna hand it.
I was like, where's my
I was trying
ABS
to get
glue?
it open though. You need this?
No. God gave me strong hands. He didn't give me weak little boy hands like someone.
Mimo, I'm strong.
So when we glue, we always do the casing, then the fitting first, right? So it's always good to do in here first.
Okay.
And then typically, it's just the right amount of glue.
So this is just a chemical reaction then?
Yeah, so
Causing it to melt?
ABS glue binds, and it kind of almost like, I don't want to say melts,
Yeah.
but it kind of works as a lubricant when you're doing it, but it also works really well for like sealing stuff.
That's hot.
So like binds the plastics together.
I've learned too, if you only glue one in and try to put it in, it will leak.
Oh yeah,
It will leak.
because you want the bond to come together. You always want it sitting all the way. And it's also good to wipe away like crazy excess. You want a good bead in there, but you don't want to have like dripping freaking glue. It just kind of looks like dog crap.
You want to look professional, just like,
Yeah.
you know, we come to work dressed. We want our work to look that way too.
So you have all this. Oh, you're good. I got it, big dog. And then a good thing, you're like, oh man, dude, this is way too much glue. Just spin it right here and drizzle it off. Also, on ABS glue, little known fact, the number here is the size, refers to the size of pipe it's for. Now you can use all ABS glue on all ABS, but it's the size of the brush it comes with.
Oh, nice. What
Yeah.
size is this?
773, so it's the big brush.
Cool.
So if you're doing half-inch or, you know, inch fittings, then you'll have a smaller brush
Yeah, the little
usually.
smaller one.
Gotcha.
Never knew that. Cool.
And then also you want to hold it because they have that bevel in there, and you'll like shove it in and be like, oh cool, this is glued. Dude, like half a second later, it'll push the fitting out. So you got to make sure and hold it. So. There's also over Tyvek suits. I just wipe stuff on myself. So.
Now, directional flow, right? But let's say, you know, we came here, obviously cut that out, and we do have that to look at to know exactly how we want it to flow. But for, you know, general purpose, like, we're just basically going to drop in that fitting.
We're just replacing parts, basically.
Okay, just replacing the part. So,
Yeah.
okay, I get it.
Nothing's being upgraded per se.
Okay.
Except we're just replacing parts.
Okay.
That's really all we're
I
doing.
mean, it's simple.
Yeah.
Cut
But-
and replace.
Yeah. Now, if we were to do this the absolute right way, if the customer would have let us do this how we wanted, we would be upsizing this to 2 inch, that to 2 inch. This can stay 1.5 inches because that's just an isolated drain, right? But, right, we'd upgrade these lines, right? Because they're tying into this. That's what you would want.
Gotcha. Do it the right way.
Yeah, and this already actually has pretty decent strapping. It's got a good grade. That's why I have a little torpedo level, and we'll put that on there.
Sweet.
So, yeah, this is pretty much dried for now. Also, water's a pain in the butt when you're gluing.
Yeah.
It will ruin your glue.
You try to dry it up as much as you can. Usually what I do is grab some towels and
You want me to grab those towels?
stuff it in there.
Yeah, we will in a second.
Okay.
I mean, if you guys, we kind of have idle time. But,
Yeah,
Okay. So now I got it. So boom, I see a P-trap right there. So that tells me that that's going to be the kitchen sink, usually. Kitchen sink or floor drain, which I don't know if this place has floor drains. Since
No.
the P-trap's underneath.
that would be,
traps?
huh?
Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, you're good.
So it probably wouldn't be a kitchen drain.
Kitchen drain, right?
It wouldn't be a kitchen drain.
It wouldn't be.
Yeah, because the kitchen sink,
It's underneath.
it's
up
underneath.
top.
Yeah, it's up
Up
top,
top.
inside the cabinet.
So that has to be either a
shower tub,
shower tub or a floor drain.
floor drain. Yep. Or unless they have those janky, weird, like add-on sinks. You know, like those plastic tub sinks you see at like Home Depot.
Yep, like in the washroom.
Yeah. So that could be it.
And then this is the straight two going up, right? And they're really close together. So what does that tell you?
That's a santee tying in with a clean out to a P-trap.
And they're both going up, right?
Yeah, they're both going up.
Maybe 18 inches apart. Is it a dual sink?
Bathrooms right here.
Dual sink, maybe? No, because they will both have P-traps.
Yeah. It could be. So for washer boxes, the P-trap's supposed to be inside the wall. So that couldn't be it. It's next to the furnace. It could be a condensate drain. That would be my guess, maybe. Because you have that furnace box. It's an underbuild right next to you.
Gotcha.
So it could be a condensate drain that they would have flowing down.
So any condensation that's built up in this is kicked
Yeah.
out to the ground.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It could be a condensate drain. Could be an aftermarket tie-in. That could also be that Santee right there could also be part of a vent system.
Gotcha.
And that could be venting that
It could
drain.
just be venting this drain.
Yeah, because where it's going up, it could be just running straight through the wall.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I can see where they cut the water supply, gas, hooked up some pipes.
It's very patchwork, as you can see. You have
Yeah.
you have Galvy, black poly, copper, like right here. That is a copper shower tee. That is literally a dog ear that's only supposed to be used for showers.
Wow.
A copper line tying to there.
That's crazy.
Right, and then you have polybutylene going to Galvy with a non-dielectric fitting.
So it's gonna get electrolysis, right?
Yeah, that's why it's all nasty right there. This is their main water shutoff. This is the black poly main line feed in. And the other black poly right there is what feeds their sprinklers, and they have no check valve. Which is what the salesman was telling me about too.
So the stuff directly above your head, is that a clean out for outside?
No, there's no cleanup here.
Oh, okay.
So when do you apply a check valve? When is a check valve needed?
When it's around irrigation, when you can have backflow in. So people that tie in their irrigation valve water to their home water to save money, it's really stupid. But you have to have a check valve because basically you can get back pressure and you have irrigation
contaminate
water,
your water line.
contaminate your water and get E. coli.
Yum.
Not good. Not good. All right, let's crack. So I'm gonna put this right here.
Okay.
This probably gonna have to cut that.
Back
Yeah.
3 inches.
Let's cut it right here. I want a good healthy distance. Let's cut right there. Yeah, you can use that, and then we'll probably leave this one, and then if you want to go get, I can hold this one. If you want to go get me, go on my instant app thing. Go get me. And that, my friend, is built up. So, Actually, since you got your phone, you take a picture of that. That would be rad.
Okay.
Go grab my 1.5 bin. Bring it out there.